Hey, welcome back. This is going to be the Sexual Magic Tarot reading for the sign of Scorpio. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I just heard, no, I'm not doing amazing. Cheer up, lighten up. I know Scorpio can be very intense. Is it hard being you, Scorpio? I'm sorry, right now I'm just feeling a lot of like, don't laugh, it's not funny. No, I'm not fine, I'm not okay. This energy has been very intense, I have to say. It feels pretty heavy. Scorpio, if you are feeling heavy and not okay, that is okay to feel that way. Go for a walk, get out in nature, move your body, do something. Don't just sit in it and dwell in it. And this is just continuing on from Libra, because, you know, as we go around the wheel of the zodiac, you carry all the energies of the signs before you. It's definitely a journey, you know, all the way through. The signs that come next continue the story on. So that could be, you know, how you're feeling. For me, I feel like, yeah, the Libra energy was very annoyed, feeling stuck, frustrated, and now I'm feeling that you feel those things too, but you're just like, no, I'm not okay. Like maybe you're in a little more of the darkness of it inside, where like Libra acts out sometimes. They are very passive aggressive. Scorpios, you can be the same way, and even in what you're presenting to the people around you, like, you know, with your attitude, sorry, this is just what I'm getting, there's a whole nother layer to it that's going on inside of you that's very deep and can be really dark. If you're struggling, I just want to say, you know, you just need to talk to somebody about how you're really feeling. And if there's somebody in your life who can just really just listen without trying to fix, because sometimes we don't need anyone to fix it, right? We just need to feel heard, or like someone hears us or is listening. Sometimes you just need to say it to get it out. I mean, sit down and have a conversation with yourself in the mirror. Talk to yourself in the mirror maybe, and just say all the things you want to say. It's your reflection's not going to reply to you, you know? But it's a good way to see yourself and express yourself and give yourself what you need that maybe somebody else can't give you. All right, I mean, we're 3 minutes. All right, so we got 3 more. What's going on with Scorpio? 1 more. I'm not going to take them. There's too many. You might feel like you got a lot going on. Like, where do we start? Okay? 1 more. You could have your feathers could be feeling ruffled. And I mean, you're not a bird, but you could just be feeling like that. Like, I need to ruffle my feathers. Okay, let's see what's going on. All right, right away I'm getting someone's worried that there's somebody else. Somebody else is giving someone attention. Or I'm also getting this isn't fun anymore. Something's not fun anymore. Or you're missing the fun. I just got the chills all over. What's going on? Okay, I'm feeling like your mind, because what's happening with me right now is just like my mind is wandering a lot. Like it's having a hard, it's wandering so much, it's having a hard time even grasping what's coming in. So you could just be in your head a lot, almost to the point of where you're so in your head, you're causing your own anxiety and depression, almost in a way that you have to be careful, because you can end up creating the thing you're worried about or you're anxious about or that you don't want to happen. That, you know, our thoughts are always creating, even if we're not consciously aware of that. And you could be making almost like wishes, or which, you know, subconsciously, just because you're in that energy of worrying and anxiety all the time, that you're actually, it's like you're it's like a self-fulfilling, prophecy, like you might be one of those people who always looks back and says like, oh, I knew this was going to happen, or I knew I was right, or I should have trusted my instincts, I should have trusted my feelings, I knew this was going to happen. But the reason those things happen, you have those moments, is because when you are obsessing is the word I want to say, about a situation outcome, you create that. You could be obsessing about the negative things that could happen, okay? So Scorpio can get caught up in those negative feelings and emotions, or the darker energies, and you could be creating in that, like for example, you know, you might say, oh my God, if this happened, I would die. Or if this doesn't happen, I will die. Or if this happened, oh my God, it'll be the worst thing that ever happened to me. But you're thinking about it, right? And you're feeling it, which means that you're sitting in that. And when you're feeling things, you're creating. And you have to be careful that you're not going to end up by just worrying all the time about something, whatever it is. You'll know that you actually don't create that. Because to me, it feels really heavy, and like it would be a really big deal if this thing happened or didn't happen. I'm getting fun too. I don't know. Like, what is this? You're not having fun. You want to have more fun, or you need to be more playful, or maybe you're being way too serious and annoying. I'm sorry. I have to get what I get. And maybe you need to hear this. And sometimes things we need to hear aren't exactly what we want to hear, and you can be mad, but you know it's true. Okay. So you could be just being really annoying, or like a fun sponge, I want to say. That's just like getting on the nerves of people, or on someone's nerves, or someone's getting on your nerves, or someone's being really annoying to you. There's something here about, there's a fear here, a very real fear of either someone's gonna take your dream, someone's gonna take your wish, someone's better than you, someone's gonna take the attention off of you, someone's going to, maybe your person you're in a relationship is getting attention from someone else, or you're worried that if they are getting attention from someone else, it's because, you know, you're not good enough, but it's putting you in a very like low, I'm just feeling it's low and it's heavy, and you could be dreaming to, or wishing to go away with someone, or wanting to just pick someone up and run off with them. Maybe you can't, and that's frustrating to you. Maybe you're being really annoying to someone because you're worried that that's not going to happen, or that they don't want that with you anymore. Maybe they once wanted something with you, or you had a dream or a wish together that they don't, you're worried that they don't want that with you anymore. I'm feeling like, give me the goosebumps, that I'm like filled to the brim with so much anxiety, so much that you feel like you're gonna explode is the only way I can say it. You know, like when something is filling up, like a bathtub, and you forget it's on, and this could be forgetting that it's on. You know, the bathtub could represent you. The water running and forgetting that it's on could just be your mind on autopilot, like you're just not even aware of what you're doing or thinking because it's just so much all the time. And that, like, because that's happening and you're just on autopilot, or you walked away from the bathtub and just forgot what was happening, it's just gonna explode or overflow or pour out, or you feel like you don't know if you can take any much more because it's just, you're at the top, you're at the where it's just, you know, people have a breaking point, or, you know, where they just get so, they've hold things in for so long that they just contain it. They can't contain it anymore. And then when it comes out in like a holy, and everything comes out at one time. And the people around you are just like, what is going on? Where is this coming from? Why are you so angry? Why didn't you say anything? And maybe that's what you're holding it in because you don't want to hear what other people have to say. You know, you don't want to hear all of that. So you're like trying to just hold it in, but you can't live. Nobody can live like that. Nobody can live like that. You need to be able to talk. You need to be able to express yourself, your truth. And maybe that's why in the beginning of the reading, I got the whole like talk to yourself in the mirror, because maybe you're just feeling like there's nobody who will understand or that you can talk to, or you're feeling very alone in something. Or you're waiting on something to come in. It could be money, not having money, waiting for an offer of money. You could be trying to find a job. You can't find a job that you like. You're stressed out about money. You feel bad because you don't have money. You feel bad because somebody always has to give you money. Or maybe now I'm getting something else. It could be you know that someone's always going to give to you, or maybe somebody's feeling like you're not motivated to do things because you know that you always get a handout. I'm getting something about a handout, like somebody wants a handout, or somebody's used to always getting a handout, or somebody's tired of handing out. Somebody's like, you need to go and maybe it's create your own dream. Maybe it's make your wish happen. But there's something about like a handout, like I'm not doing this anymore, or you need to be doing this for yourself. And I'm getting something about like putting on a show, you know, like somebody will lift their skirt. You could literally be doing that, or you could just be, you know what to do or how to manipulate people to get what you want or to get a handout. Or maybe you know how to use your feelings and emotions to create a situation where someone feels bad and they give things to you. Or maybe that's not working anymore. I mean, you'll know how it applies for you. Maybe you're searching for something that brings you joy. So I'm feeling, you know, I'm feeling there's no joy, or there's lack of joy about yourself or your situation. And maybe you're seeking like, what is this thing that's going to bring me joy? What is this thing that, like, maybe you're trying to find your purpose, or you don't know what you're going to do in life, or you're confused about what you want to do, or all of your options, or the things people are offering you, like I said, handouts. Or, you know, it could mean that too, like you have all these offers or all these ideas, people are giving you all these ideas. Oh, how about this? How about that? But none of those things, when you think about it, bring you joy. So you're like, Where's my joy? Where's the thing that's going to bring me joy? I don't want to just work for money. I want to create something that brings me joy, that brings me money. And you could just be thinking like, where's my wish? What am I wishing for? Maybe you need to ask yourself, like, do you even know what you want? Like, what do you want? Maybe you need to have a conversation with yourself and just be like, what is it that I want? You know, now that you said that, I know what I don't want, but what do I actually want? What do I want? You can't create anything, and maybe that's this whole thing. You can't create anything when you don't know what it is that you want, because you have nowhere to really focus your energy to. And, you know, like I said, with the bathtub faucet running on, you could just, that's what I'm saying. You're like an autopilot creating situations, scenarios, and things that you don't want to create because you have nowhere else to put your attention. You need something to put your energy, focus, and attention on. And I feel like maybe you're doing all these things, but there's still no joy in your life. You're subscribing to a story that doesn't serve you, or it's like you're looking in about like, I want to create something like this, but it's not happening for you. And I want to say the reason it's not is because that's not where you're supposed to be putting your energy into. Maybe this is about, you need to find something that makes you feel playful, happy, joyful, all those things you're not feeling. Like, what is that thing? Think about it. What is the thing that when I'm doing it, I feel good about? Because when you find that, you'll have no problem working or going towards that. And it might not look like what you want it to look like. Okay, so maybe we attach to like, I'm really good at this, so, you know, this is what I'm going to do because it's going to make me a lot of money. But it could, okay, it could, but you're still lacking the joy, right? Just because you're good at it doesn't mean that's what you need to be doing. Like, not everybody who's a good singer is singing on stage. They go after that thing like, yeah, I'm a good singer, but I love this. This is what brings me joy. This is what brings me happiness. And then they just focus on that thing, and that's the thing. That's the thing. If you focus on the thing that brings you joy and happiness and makes you feel playful, your dream is going to come true, because when you're in the creative energy of happiness and joy, you're creating abundance in your life because you're passionate about it. It brings you good feelings. You need to sit in the good feelings about what you're creating instead of that negative, low vibe feeling of, you know, this isn't working out for me. I'm better at it than this person. It's not working out for me. And sitting in that, that should be getting your attention. Like, okay, so what makes me feel those feelings? And just put your all into that, one thing at a time, and don't look at big picture. And it's all going to work out. Focus your attention on what brings you happiness and joy, the thing you're missing in your life, instead of what's going to bring you money, coin, paychecks. Because when you focus on that thing with the joy and happiness, all that's going to come in, okay? Because when you're in that energy, you give that to other people. People will be drawn to you. It's like the universe is like, thank you, you did a great job. Here's all this abundance. Here's all this energy exchange for you for being great. I think this was last week in the Scorpio. I'm the greatest, right? Scorpio, I'm the greatest. I know I'm the greatest. Maybe you are just, you're putting your greatness into the wrong thing. I'm stopping there. I hope that this resonates with you and makes sense. And I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your week, creating something that makes you smile, happy, and joyful, okay? Let's get up. Let's stand up and get up and put our energy into the good stuff, the good feels, the good vibes. And I'll see you guys next week. Thank you for watching.